Okay, so I decided that I need to let y'all in. I think I've done enough. I've built up enough credibility in my mind to be able to speak about what it is that I do and how I affect things and who I am and what I can bring and all of those kind of things. So I think it's time for me to let you in. I want to welcome you to my journey. You catching me right in the middle of it, so bear with me if things don't go as smoothly as they could or as they will be in the future, but this is what happens. So you catching up with me mid-stride. So right now, today is Tuesday and I'm on my way to downtown Toronto to go start a kitchen. That's pretty much what my life has been like. I'm running around painting stuff and getting paid for it. And I try to bring people in and get people to work with me and learn from me and take from me what they can to advance my business and really to increase other people's knowledge base and to help other people. Because the reality is, if I wanted, I could just work by myself and that would be okay. But I want to grow other people's skill sets and I want to advance other people because I understand the benefit in advancing other people and bringing them with me wherever I may go, and how important it is to have a tribe or to have just a group of people who understand what I go through and what I'm dealing with and who I can relate to and who can relate to me. So I'm Leo and I'm a painter, and it took me 2 minutes to introduce myself, but it be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's what they say. That's what they say where I'm from sometimes. So like I said, my name is Leo and I paint stuff and I do some plastering and I do some staining. I do some storytelling, I do some joke telling from time to time, and I do some real talking. I don't really have much in the way of joking, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do more real talking and just saying what's on my heart and saying what's in my head than anything. So that's pretty much it. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I moved to Toronto in 2011, and I've been here running my painting business since 2012. Other than that, I'm a husband, I'm a father. I got 4 children. I got 2 daughters and 2 sons. And I just be myself. Hope that people understand that I'm a work in progress, and what you see is what you get. That's not really true, is it? Nobody just getting. You don't really ever just get what people what you see. There's always more underneath the surface, and if you're willing to scratch, you'll actually find out that a person who you think might be beneficial to you might just be there to hurt you, and a motherfucker who you really think is there to hurt you might actually be beneficial. So take time to read the book of a person before you make your judgment, especially at first, because there's so many times when a person will give you something for you to go off of in terms of who they are, and in reality that's not who really they are. So knowing that and being able to spot that, being able to spot holes in people's game and being able to spot holes in people's stories and inconsistencies and finding incongruencies in their personality, that'll get you further. That'll get you far in life. When people do videos and stuff, I gotta figure out if there's a structure, because I like to just talk and my mind is working weird sometimes. I'll jump from subject to subject. Some shit fell in the bag. my mind is weird sometimes because I'll move from subject to subject or from topic to topic or from, ways of thinking to, a way of doing. And so it could be different. So I got to remember that and try to stay on track and stay on course as I go. I wonder how much information people are willing to divulge. That's the thing. Maybe I should do an AMA. Because I've never actually put myself out there. That'd be something interesting. Because you never know what people don't know about you or what people wonder about you. Sometimes I think what people wonder about me. Not everybody, but a few select people, I wonder, do they still think about me, or do they still, like, what did I mean to that person? I think even asking yourself a question like that reveals a lot more about you. Like, I asked myself that question, and it reveals some things about me, like, why do I care so much about what this person thinks? Why am I in here to give them some, why am I here? Why am I giving them space in my head for the space that I perceive for me to be in their head? This is a stupid video, and I've never really done this talking, trying to make a point to give to the world. This is some new shit to me, so talking about myself is not something I've ever really done easily either. I've always been so concerned with not giving up anybody else's information and not, revealing anything else about somebody else. Even about myself, I've never really wanted to reveal too much because, I don't know, I think if people saw who I was, it might change how they think of me. And I like the way some people think of me. Like, I don't want my mother to think of me different. I don't want my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to think of me, some people to think of me differently. I don't really care. Most people I don't really care, but there are a few people who I have an idea of who I am in their mind, and I would love for it to stay that way. It's not to say that I'm different from who they are, but it's just that, my revelation might cause some, it might cause some changes in other people's perception. So being aware of it is important. Figure out a lot of things to work on, a lot of things to consider. My patience is always being tested, so I feel my patience is always something that needs to be expanded and worked on. My ego is like almost dead, and I think I'm getting close to killing my ego. So that makes me feel good to know that at least that part is like settled, or not really, but close to it. What do you want to talk about? Do I have to have a subject? If I make a video, is there supposed to be a subject